We've already seen a fully leaked unboxing video of the Google Pixel 3 XL, lots of leaked images and renders, and most recently somebody accidentally left a Pixel 3 XL in a lift. Well, what's up guys, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and I think it's safe to say that the Pixel 3 XL has probably been the most leaked device of recent times. What do all of these leaks and rumors mean? Well, let's break them down SuperSaf style to give you guys a better idea of what to expect. So first up, let's address the elephant in the room, and that is that huge notch. The Pixel 3 XL is gonna have the largest notch in history. I mean, look at that thing. It's massive, kind of goes almost towards half the screen. Okay, I'm exaggerating. And as well as the notch, you also have a chin. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be very disappointed about this, but it's not all bad. There are reasons behind the notch and the chin. Firstly, we do have front-firing stereo speakers. So one is within the notch and one is on the chin. The Pixel 2 XL had some of the best sounding speakers last year, and that is because they were front-firing. So this is sort of a compromise. You are getting front-firing speakers within the notch and chin. I don't know, you might not like it. And also within this notch, we've got not one, but two front-facing cameras. Now, I've already gone on record to say that the Pixel 2 and 2 XL has the best front-facing camera out there in the market. Great shots, great dynamic range, and also a great portrait mode. And it looks like Google is determined to keep that crown with the dual front-facing cameras of the Pixel 3 XL. Now, based on spec leaks, both of them are gonna have an 8.1 megapixel resolution. One is gonna be a regular angle, and the other is gonna be a wide angle for your wide angle selfies, Wi-Fi's, Groofies, whatever you want to call them. And in terms of aperture, we've got f1.8 and f2.2. Now, certain leaks are suggesting that one of these cameras is going to have a variable aperture, so between f1.8 and f2.2. This is something that we currently only have on the Samsung Galaxy devices, and that is on the rears. Now, having a variable aperture for a front-facing camera will be very interesting, but regardless of whether we have that or not, having two front-facing cameras will be awesome and should mean we get even better edge detection when it comes to the portrait mode, which is also currently the best on the Pixel 2 and 2 XL when it comes to the front-facing camera. Now, although we've got two cameras at the front, it looks like Google is sticking to a single camera at the back and not following the trend of dual cameras like we've got on pretty much every other flagship. Now, this isn't a bad thing because the Pixel 2 and 2 XL also have single cameras, but they are still some of the best out there, and that is thanks to the software processing, machine learning, and the Pixel Visual Core that Google has. So the single camera on the Pixel 3 XL is going to have the resolution of 12.2 megapixels, which is the same as last year, but we should have the Pixel Visual Core Generation 2, and that should make improvements in dynamic range and low light. We've already seen some sample images which look great, but these images are of pre-release software, so I can only expect that the final images will be much better. Of course, we'll be doing lots of SuperSaf style camera comparisons as soon as the Pixel 3 XL is out, so make sure you have subscribed to see those first. Now, moving on to the build and design, in particular looking at the leaked unboxing video, which kind of shows things in HD in full detail. It looks very similar to the Pixel 2 XL from the back. However, we do seem to have a full glass back compared to the glass and metal combination that we had last year. Now, if this is the case, then we will potentially also have wireless charging, something we've not had on previous Pixel devices. That will be great. It's not confirmed as yet, but what has been confirmed is the battery size, 3,430 mAh based on the specs. Now, this is a pretty decent sized battery, but it's not as big as other devices out there like the Note 9 and the P20 Pro. So we'll have to see how long it will last, especially considering that we've got a 6.7-inch display with Quad HD Plus resolution. That's what we have on the leaked specs. Of course, from that 6.7 inches, probably about an inch or two gets taken up by that notch. JK, I'm messing. But it is looking like we're gonna have a pretty large display, but the size of the device shouldn't be much larger than the Pixel 2 XL. Now, what technology is going to be used for the display? Still a bit of a question mark. I'd assume it be OLED like we had on the Pixel 2 and 2 XL. Although the 2 XL did have lots of issues with its display, we did get some color shifting at different angles as well as some complaints of screen burn-in. This will hopefully be sorted for the Pixel 3 and 3 XL. I expect them to have an OLED display. Now, in terms of other specs, we've had leaked Antutu benchmark scores and details. which tell us that we've got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor. This was pretty much expected. That is one of the flagship processors for Android devices this year. And in terms of storage, we are likely to have 64 and 128 gigabyte variants. However, that's not such a big deal because Google does include 2 years of unlimited cloud storage for your images and videos, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue, although I would have liked to have seen more storage. And finally, in terms of RAM, we're looking at 4 gigabytes. I would have liked more, and whether there's going to be a higher RAM version for the larger storage version is still a bit of a question mark. And of course, it's going to be running the latest and greatest version of Android, so we're going to have Android Pie out of the box. Now, that's not all. We also have recently seen some leaked images of the Google Pixel 3. So this is the regular one, not the larger version. And the good news here is that it doesn't have a notch. The bezels are smaller compared to the Pixel 2, but they are slightly larger than what we're used to expecting from lots of other flagship devices. However, if you are passionately against that notch, then the Pixel 3 might be the better option for you. It's likely to have a 5.5-inch Full HD Plus display with all of the same features that we've got on the Pixel 3 XL, so the dual front-facing cameras, the dual front-firing speakers, and the same rear-facing cameras with all of the same internals. However, because of the smaller size, we will be having a smaller battery, a 2915 mAh battery, compared to the larger battery on the Pixel 3 XL. Now, when are we going to officially hear about these, although we've pretty much heard everything we need to already? Well, the rumored date from Bloomberg is the 9th of October in New York. So that's when the event is going to be held. So in about a month's time from now. And the devices are likely to be released a few weeks after the official launch event. Of course, we'll be having lots of SuperSaf style coverage here on the channel as soon as they're out. And if you want to see all those first, then make sure you have subscribed and switch on notifications. Some people are saying that some of these leaks and rumors may be false and they might be to kind of throw people off. But I very much doubt that because every source has pretty much said the same things. So what we're seeing right now is very, very likely, 90% likely, what we're going to see on the final Google Pixel 3 and 3 XL. What do you guys think of it based on these leaks and rumors? Definitely drop me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV. I'll see you next time. Will mean that we'll even get